Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson out of stampabook.com. I am going to be sharing a very easy fun fold with you today using the Relaxing Waterside suite of products. Let's hit our cardstock right away. I've got Misty Moonlight that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I've got a piece of gray granite that is 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to be using this pattern of designer series paper. This is 5 3/4 by 5. We're going to score that a little bit. Then we've got gray granite here that is 3 1/2 by 6. We're going to score that. A piece of this designer series paper that is 2 3/4 by 3 1/4, and then a piece of basic white that is the same size. I've also got a gray granite and a basic white scrap. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer here. And we're going to score our designer series paper. And I'd like it to be scored right here at 2 inches. So since this pattern is a definite pattern, meaning that your fish would look silly if they were like this, I'm going to bring it in and score from what I would like to be the left-hand side at 2 inches. And then that's going to fold just like this. I'm also going to bring in that gray granite that was 3 1/2 by 6 and score that at 3 inches so that we can have that folded directly in half. I'll bring in my bone folder here. Now we're going to set all of these layers aside except our basic white layer. We're going to do some stamping on that. And then we've got these scraps, basic white scrap, gray granite scrap. So let's do some die cutting first. I'm also bringing in the stylish shapes and the spotlight on nature. And I've got the circle that is the third from the smallest on the spotlight on nature. And then I've got the fourth from the smallest stylish shaped circle. And we're going to die cut both of these from the gray granite. And I'll get that done right away. And here comes those dies. We need to stamp on these too. So I wanted to get that done right away. So I'm going to grab my Misty Moonlight. And this is going to be a birthday card. So I've got the Have a Great Birthday. We're going to stamp that right on this small circle, right in the middle with the Misty Moonlight ink. And then we're going to take our large seagull and stamp that on our basic white scrap. We're going to, this is the inside layer of our card. So I'm going to stamp, let's do our old olive for placement. I want to do this lake grass, as I call it. And we're going to stamp that right over here with the old olive. Then we're going to come in with our Misty Moonlight sentiment, and we'll stamp that right about here. Is that straight? Let me take a look at that. It looks just a little bit crooked. So let's try that again. You always have two sides to your cardstock. I'm going to stamp this one so I get it straight on here. That looks much better. And then gray granite for our smaller seagull. I'm going to stamp that full strength right up here. And then I'm going to stamp it second generation on my scrap so we can die cut that. Then we're going to need an old olive lake grass here. And we'll stamp that right here. We're going to die cut that. And let me get, oops, I just stuck my finger in the ink. Hang on. I have to get that cleaned up. And we're going to bring our dies in here. And I'm going to secure these with some temporary tape so they don't move. Here's our little seagull, our big seagull. And then we have these cattails. And I need just one of those in basic white. So these pieces are ready to go. We're going to die cut all of these. Here comes our lake grass, our big seagull, our little seagull, and our cattails. I've got the dark pecan pie and the dark old olive Stampin' Blend marker here. And I'm going to just color on this white die cut cattail image. Make sure I get this all colored. And then the pecan pie is the perfect color for cattails. There we go. And now I think we are ready to start putting things together here. So let's grab our little piece here. This is going to be our miniature card on our big card. This is going to go on the inside. Get this lined up straight. And then we're going to take our designer series paper and add that to the front of this mini card. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to die cut this. I forgot about that. We're going to die cut the center. I could have done that all together. We're going to die cut the center of this one out. So we just have an outside edge. So just hang tight. So this is what I did here. And then I could have used this for the inside. Completely forgot about that. So we're just going to use this one. It's the same size. I'll use this for my next card. But you just cut out the center with this circle die. And I am going to add these about right here. Not quite in the center of this, but about right here. So I'm going to add some glue to this one while I'm holding that other one in place, just for placement purposes. So that I make sure that I get everything centered here. I want to make sure that my sentiment is straight and it looks great now. Then we're going to mount this on dimensionals. So I'm going to grab my mini dimensionals. I just finished up a card where I used all of the pre-cut dimensionals. And now I'm just going to use some little edges that I'm going to create from the leftover. Going to grab those and add them, to the outside ring so we can pop this up. And that's going to give us a really neat look. So it might be a little putsy, but it is totally worth it. There we go. I like to use my take your pick tool to get those backings off of my dimensionals. It always works really good for me. And now we're going to set this down. Just like that. And I think you can see how cool that looks with that outer ring being popped up. Okay, next we're going to take this little seagull that we die cut. We're going to add a little bit of glue right here. I'm going to glue that right up there on the outside ring. We're going to grab this and put this on a dimensional. So I'm going to grab my regular size dimensionals and add one right here. And then a little mini right about here. And that's going to go over here along the side. I don't want to cover up my birthday sentiment, so I'm kind of trying to be careful about that. Then we're going to add a little bit of glue to our cattail layer. I want to be very careful that you don't get too much glue on here, just a touch. You don't want it to be squishing out all over the place. I'm going to put that right in here. Our other seagull, we'll put that on a mini dimensional. And add that right down here at the bottom. And then we've got, hang on, I gotta take off my little sweatshirt. I'm getting kind of warm in here. I've got the Baker's Twine Essentials. There is 5 different colors in here, and one of those colors is gray granite, which is really lucky for us because we are going to take and double this up and feed it through. Let me see if I can get it tight enough to get it through there. Let's see what I can do here. That's going to be kind of tricky. Maybe it'll help if I can push it through with my take your pick tool. If you happen to have a threader, I know you use them with when you have braces, they have them at the store, and I lost mine. So I need to pick up some more of those because I don't have them anymore. I ran out of all of them. Okay, I'm getting it. There we go. Okay. So what I did is I just doubled this up and threaded it through there. I'm going to cut this end off, and then I'm going to feed both of these through, hopefully, the loop. It shouldn't be that hard. There we go. Okay. I'll feed that one through, and then this one through. Okay, I think I have it. Whew. It's the hardest part of this card. Okay, so this is what we have. And then I'm going to use a mini glue dot to add this to my mini card. And I'm just going to put that. Let's see, do I want this side to be the front with my knot like that? Or do I want that side? I think I want that side to be the front. So you pick out which side you want to be your front. I'm going to put that mini glue dot right behind the top of the anchor. And then I'm going to attach it right to my little circle. And then trim these off. There we go. So isn't that fun? And you saw how simple it was. Very, very easy to create all of that. And now all we have to do is layer the rest of our card together, which is pretty simple. Here goes our 4 by 5 1/4 inch gray granite to our 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch misty moonlight. And then we're going to take this, make sure our fish are right side up. Let me burnish this edge first. And we're going to glue this to here. we go. Oh, and I did this all upside down. This needs to go in here like this. So hang tight. I'll fix this. So I was able to pull that front off of my card. It goes on here like this, so it opens this way, but we are going to have to restamp this little piece here, which is super easy. I wasn't able to salvage that. So I'm just going to stamp that again. And then we're going to stamp our little seagull right up here. And today is your day. Right up here. There we go. Okay, super easy, right? Gosh, I just wasn't thinking about that when I made that front panel, that it belongs backwards in here. So let's get this done. This goes, whoops, on the inside. Let's have success with this one. We're not going to do this one backwards. Here we go. This goes on the front. You can see that I tore a little bit of the back of it, but I was able to save it. I just put my bone folder under there and kind of pried it up. This is one of the reasons why I don't use a ton of liquid glue. Like, I just kind of go like this on the back of my layers, because if you ever need to pull something apart, you can do that fairly easy. Look how nice that looks. Now we can put this on our card and it's going to go right in here. So I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to add my glue to the back, and I am going to center this left to right, top to bottom. Open it up, make sure it looks good from this side, and it does. It looks like it is right in the right place. Oh my gosh. Easy peasy. Just cut your cardstock, figure out your designer paper and your colors, and then decorate the front. But this is a super fun fold that is very easy. And then it's all about what suite of products you use with it. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this tutorial today, and thank you for either ordering it or qualifying for it with your order. Have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.